Imagine going from being homeless in Boston, Baltimore, and Skid Row for 10 years and then living in a penthouse. This is what my mentee did. This is one of my favorite testimonials, and I'm going to share with you how she was able to do it. My mentee Tamomi is a Japanese young lady who's been following me from day one on Instagram. So when my Airbnb business got shut down in New York City due to regulations, I started coaching other people who want to get started in other markets and who also want to get funding. Tamomi started to follow me in 2022. At the time, she had a really poor credit score because she was struggling. She was homeless. And so her score, as she says to me, was a terrible 530. She went ahead and got her score to 630. But then she saw that I was offering a free credit repair, masterclass, right? So I was doing a lot of free masterclasses back then because I had just started coaching. And she joined my masterclass. It was only for like 90 minutes. And I shared all the secret tricks on how you can raise your credit score and get funding. She had known nothing about that. So she followed all the steps in my masterclass. She did not pay me $1. She just paid me with her time, right? She attended the masterclass and she did the actionable steps that I put in the masterclass. I told the people who were there step by step what they needed to do. And Tamomi did those things. And she went from a 630 to a 737 while she was struggling with homelessness, right? And then I would have other masterclasses on how to get business credit. They were all free. She came to my other free masterclasses. She applied for business credit and then she got approved for business credit card. First she got a $12,000 card, then she got a $10,000 card. Next thing you know, she got her own Airbnb property, a penthouse, steps away from the Walk of Fame in Hollywood, California. Imagine going from homeless Skid Row to fixing your credit to getting business funding and getting your first penthouse. She did this all by herself. She did not join my mentorship program. This is one of the downsides of doing things yourself. So she was able to fix her credit herself because that's pretty simple to do. She was able to get funding herself because once you get the funding, obviously it's not hard. Once you fix your credit, obviously it's not hard to get the funding. But when she got the property, she did not know how to make money with the property, number one. Number two, she signed up with a terrible program that I talk bad about all the time called the Airbnb Friendly Landlord Program. That's when you go on Airbnb's website and find a landlord that Airbnb has partnered with that allows you to do Airbnb. At the time, because she was not my mentee, she thought she was doing the right thing. But then she got stuck with this terrible landlord that's taking 25% of her payouts, every single payout. But what she did was really clever. She decided that she was going to live in the property, in the penthouse, and also rent it every now and then so she could pay rent. So she finally joined my mentorship program this year. She joined in January because the Airbnb Friendly Landlord Program is so terrible. And now we are helping her find a real property that can make her 6 figures a year. I talked about Mel last year, how she was able to get a 5-bedroom property that makes $160,000 on Airbnb. I talked about Dominic, who's in the Section 8 program. So now we're gonna do the same thing for Tamomi, so that she can get a property that's going to make 6 figures a year for her. So this is how she's able to do it. So I love to share the story because listen, if Tamomi was able to do this, I can't think of anything being worse than being homeless, right? If she was able to be homeless and get herself out of the dirt by fixing her credit, securing business funding, and starting a short-term rental business, she now lives in a beautiful penthouse in Hollywood, California, and she's working on getting a beautiful, at least 4 or 5 bedroom home so she can dedicate 100% to everything. If she can do those things, so can you. Listen, if you need help with your credit, this is the first step. You need to fix your credit. I created a step-by-step tutorial where I'm going to show you in less than an hour how to fix your credit in 30 days, how to sweep your credit in 30 days. If you click on the link that's right on my description, you can sign up for that. It's only $37 right now. At the end of the month, it's going to go up to $97 because it's a brand new program. I just launched it on the 1st of May. So get started with that. Once you get started with that, reach out to me and I will help you with the funding and also help you find your 6-figure every business. Anyway, guys, please give a big hand for Tamomi. I can't imagine being homeless and getting myself out of such despair. every time I read that story, every time she posts about that. And I just love how she goes step by step on how she was a 5:30, then she became a 6:30, and then she joined my free masterclass, and I helped her, and then she followed my steps on business credit. I am not going to take credit for it. She did it because she believed in herself and she wanted a different life, and you can do the same thing for yourself. So if you're ready to get started with your business, it all starts with credit. You cannot purchase a home, you cannot start a business, you cannot secure every property because the landlords are going to put your credit. You are pretty much stuck until you fix your credit. So if you get your credit fixed, at least the first step will be done, and then we'll take it to step 2. So if you love this content, please hit that smash button, and I will see you in the next video. And keep the questions coming because I love answering your questions. Anyway, have a great day from New York City. Ciao, ciao. I'm in Central Park. See you in the next video.